Alright, what's up guys? In this video we're going to be going over some Destiny 2 news regarding Season 13, like a new teaser that Bungie put out about the Trials of Osiris armor that we're going to be getting next season, along with some very unfortunate news about Crimson Days, and something you're definitely going to want to know about weekly bounties moving on into Season 13, and even more news that you're not going to want to miss out on. But first, if you do not help support the channel, then make sure to go down and drop a like on the video and subscribe to the channel with notifications on. It would be greatly appreciated and it would help me out a lot. But with that out of the way, let's start talking about the first thing we're going to be going over in this video, which is a new teaser Bungie put out on Instagram and Twitter about the Destiny 2 Season 13 Trials of Osiris armor. Now the tweet says, Trials of Osiris Season of the Redacted armor coming soon. And I'm sure most of us can agree that this Trials of Osiris armor looks absolutely fantastic. And trust me, I'm definitely going to be going for the full set on all three characters. Although it does really suck that PC players are going to have to deal with cheaters when trying to get this armor. Hopefully Bungie can eventually get a functioning anti-cheat. The next thing that we're going to be talking about is the new seasonal challenges in Destiny 2 instead of weekly bounties. Now here is a screenshot of what the seasonal challenges page will look like in Season 13. And they did say that weekly challenges, or weekly bounties, will no longer be a thing, so vendors like Shaxx, the seasonal vendor, Zavala, Drifter, Banshee, none of them will have weekly bounties anymore. There will instead be these seasonal challenges. Now, if you've been saving up weekly bounties to turn in when Season 13 starts, just like me, then you're probably wondering what is going to happen to those once Season 13 comes out. And well, here is your answer. Any weekly bounties in player inventory, even if completed, will be removed at the start of Season 13. Now, this is definitely unfortunate news for anybody like me that has been saving up weekly bounties for the past month, because now we just have to delete them or turn them in, and well, basically all the saving those weekly bounties just went to waste, but at least we'll get some bright dust for it. But now we have some very good news, because a couple of days ago the Destiny the Game Twitter account made a tweet saying if this gets 7 likes, we'll add a new landing zone on Europa next season. And well, that post got 47,000 likes, so I think we can definitely expect a new landing zone on Europa next season, and I can only assume it's going to be at the top of Europa, because that's where like 90% of Europa stuff takes place, and there's no landing zone up there, so fingers crossed. But this is definitely a very good change to look forward to, and it will make running the quests on Europa and the missions much more enjoyable. Now next up, we have some very sad news regarding Crimson Days. In the TWAB, they basically say that Crimson Days was one of the first seasonal events that they ever did in Destiny 1, and they carried it on into Destiny 2, but they feel that in the past years it has been lacking in terms of quality, and they've decided to discontinue Crimson Days. So they basically sunset Crimson Days, which is very unfortunate. And the worst part about this is that we're no longer going to be getting Crimson Doubles. So basically they took away the one content, the one thing that the Crucible player base could look forward to next season and knew that they were going to get, and now we're not getting that. So my hopes is that they eventually decide to just put Crimson Doubles as a activity that is basically always there, as a game mode that is always there, because it was very well received by the Destiny 2 PvP community, and I would definitely like to see it return. They say that it got put into the Destiny content vault and may return at a later time. Hopefully that later time is some point during the season, because that would be wonderful. Now the last little bit of news to wrap up this video is a tweet by Cosmo saying, the team is aware of the feedback around 3-peaking and currently discussing possible options. No promises, as we are still investigating what changes are viable, since it's a complicated issue that affects both emotes, swords, and any potential future third-person weapons. So maybe in the future we'll be getting more third-person weapons, but point is they're working on a fix to third-person peeking in PvP, which is definitely a problem, especially in Trials of Osiris, and it slows down the pace of PvP by a lot, and it's very frustrating. But anyways guys, that is it for this video. If you did find it helpful, enjoyable, informative, any of those things, then make sure to help me out by dropping a like on the video and subscribing to the channel, but because it really does help out a lot. But thank you so much for watching and have a great rest of your day.